Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about a feature within Premiere Pro that's been recently added, and by the title of this video you can tell this is the remix function or the remix feature. Now this has been around quite a while, but it hasn't been embedded within Premiere Pro itself. You've had to export this or edit this in Audition and then re-import that edited or the remix track back into Premiere Pro, but now they've made it a lot more easier, and this is something that I actually use all the time with my videos. I'm doing a lot of 30-second ads, and I want to take a 3-minute track and bring it down to 30 seconds, but I want to keep the parts that I'm interested in. At least I wanted to have a nice intro, some parts in the middle, and then definitely the outro at the end of the video. And if you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And without further ado, let's jump over to the computer and do a little bit of remixing. Okay then guys, so here we are in Premiere Pro, and this is the project that we are going to be working with in today's example. So what I'm going to do is play you through this sequence so you can have an idea of where the music is in this particular one. So you can see with the song, with the intro, if we can look on here, you can kind of see the waveform, and it builds up, and it's a very long build up until it gets to this point right here. Let's just drag on here closer to here, just at the end here, and see where we are. And it starts building. Okay, so I've decided that I would like to use this song, but I want to start it from where it's a little bit, a little bit more heavy here. So we're going to leave out the intro part of it, but I want to start right here because that's where things get a little bit more up-tempo, and that's kind of more of the vibe for the video in my opinion, right? So what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to select my endpoint here, and then I'm just going to leave the endpoint at the end of the track, as we can see right here. So what I'm going to do is then drag that onto my timeline. I'll just delete this one that we have done previously. So I'll drag this onto my timeline, place it here, but as we can see the track is way long. I really want to have that part where we started there, and also I do want to have the ending. So this is what the ending is like, and this is where we're going to end the video as well. Okay, so once we have the music track selected, there's a few ways we can go about finding the remix tool. So the first way of doing it is we can right click on here, go to remix, and hit the enable remix button right here, or we can go up to clip. We're going to come down to remix, enable remix. We can do that as well. The third way of doing this is making sure that the clip is selected, and we've got our essential sound panel open. We just select the music tab, and if we go to edit and select duration, just here, we just tick this box right here. By ticking that box, we would have enabled the remix function, and it's ready for remixing. So what you can do right here in the target duration is you can set a duration to whatever it is you want. So in this case, we're going to just change that from 1 minute 39 to 30 seconds. And on further inspection, if we look at this audio track right here, we can see where the software has cut the song, and it's tried to do its best. So we're gonna just kind of play that back and see what it is that it's done for us. Okay, great. So now, in my opinion, this has done a very good job of getting the bits that I need. Like I said, especially I needed the outro to be as it was, and it just kind of cut and seamlessly repaired the track in the middle. And you can see by these zigzag lines here where it's done the repair, where it's cut it, and it's kind of just faded it in back just really well. Just one thing to note though, if we come back to the essential sound panel right here, we can see that we set our target duration for the remix to be 30 seconds, but it's returned a remix duration of 33 seconds. Now that is because of the tolerance that this works on. Now it allows plus or minus 5 seconds either side of this duration or the target duration that you set. So don't get too worried or scared about that. Every music track is different. Sometimes it just has to allow that amount of time to be able to remix it and to patch this out properly. Now what you can go ahead and do is just kind of tweak this. If we took this down, for example, if that 33 seconds was too long, if we changed the target duration to 26 seconds, we can now see that the remix duration is now actually 26 seconds, which is a lot more accurate than the last one that we did. But in any case, you'll be able to tweak this and get this exactly to where you want, you know, even if you had to shift your track on the timeline a little bit just to accommodate for that. Now you can also customize the results of the remix that was returned from this. If you look over here, we have a customize drop down. If you can see it, you hit the drop down button here, or the drop down arrow called customize, and we can tweak these two sliders to change the output. For example, on the timeline we can see we have 3 cuts here, so that left us with like 4 segments on here, and what we can do is customize. If we drag this to the left to reduce the amount, you can see the clip analyzing here, and now we only have 1 cut right here, which leaves us with, you know, 2 sort of segments or 2 parts of the song. So you do have those 2 options that would offer you a little bit more flexibility in your edit, right? And that is the remix function that is now embedded within Premiere Pro. If you did learn something, if you enjoyed that video, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.